Well, hello again, everyone, and welcome to the Options Mentor. And there we had it, the Fed, the CPI, the PPI, and the market made the highs for the year. And now it's backed off a little bit. Volatility, let me show you here, is completely in the tank. We haven't seen the VIX level this low since before COVID. So we're really down in here. The market's very complacent. They heard what they wanted to hear out of Powell, rate cuts next year. So they're feeling good, but the last couple of weeks of the year is a very strange period in the market. Normally, usually low volume. You can have some kind of strange moves. But as I look ahead, I don't think there's a whole lot more news to affect us unless, something comes along unexpected. So I think these last 2 weeks of the year, you should really be able to do very well getting some theta out of calendar option spreads. This should work very, very well. And to that end, I'm going to show you over here an example. Now, here's a calendar selling this coming Friday, the 22nd, and then buying the following Tuesday. So it's 4 days wide. Of course, Monday's Christmas. And if you wanted to be even longer volatility, now I might do that only if I thought volatility was going to rise. But if you wanted to, you could go out one more day. You get a little more vega exposure. But I'm not convinced that volatility is going to go up all that much. And 4 days, I think, should do it. $71 is decent. A lot of times when I look at a calendar, I like my theta to at least be close to my vega amount, if not more than that. And with this trade, as I said, well, you couldn't possibly put it on till Monday. This is Sunday, so you couldn't put it on till tomorrow. And it's fine to do. But of course, we'd want to do it somewhere around the money, maybe just a little below, like I've modeled here with the Friday close at 47.19. I model this at 47.10. I think anything like that's fine, particularly if it was in this area, because would we run up to, I think, 38, I believe was the high. So you're going to be fine in that level. And if we run up here, you can always add another calendar to it. The same thing down here. But if you say, hey, Mark, I'll take a little more peace and quiet, well, then you could also just do it for the week from this Friday, which would be the 29th. Once again, it'll be 4 days wide because the first is a Monday, so you'd have to buy the second. And you could go even wider with that time frame if you like. But this trade also, you can see the daily line here. The purple line's just a little flatter, a little more peaceful. 25 theta, 50 vega. So your theta isn't quite with your vega, but I think this trade's okay because I think it would, maybe you have to add a calendar here or there, but to widen out the spread. But I do think this trade would work well. But I'm leaning towards this one here, selling the 22nd, buying the 26th. Either of those are fine to look at tomorrow. Now, if we have some crazy event and the market's way out of whack and gaps 70 or 80 points in one direction or another tomorrow, yeah, this stand by and wait and maybe see how that shakes out by late Monday or Tuesday. But if you have to go into Tuesday, I'd probably go ahead and go out to the next week, selling the 29th, buying January 2nd. But this trade, I think you should be able to get 10% out of this. Just put an order in when you put it in. Hey, if you paid $250 for this, a raw 10% per contract, of course, would be about $25. You could maybe get 30 if you wanted to cover some fees per contract. And then maybe just put your order in. If you paid $250, you knew you wanted to make $30 on it per spread, you could put in an order for selling it at $280 as soon as you get filled, right? I mean, then you'd have the order there good till cancel. So even if you're away from your desk, you could have this fill. And this isn't the kind of trading that you really want to stare at the screen all day anyway. This is the kind of trading where you put it on, check it occasionally, because it would be like watching paint dry to sit here every day and watch what it's doing. But I think this coming 2 weeks should be great for us. Long volatility. We should be able to churn out some quick bucks here with the theta. And I'm really looking forward to it. And hopefully after the first year, we get more of the same, but I don't know. Low volatility like this in the 12s and under, it's a great time. Great time for calendars, and they really do work well. If it gets up above that, of course, we can go back to our other stuff. But for now, that's just what I'm looking at. Calendars or a double calendar. If you wanted to put on a double here, maybe the call 30 points above and to put calendar 30 points below, that's fine too. I have no problems with double calendars here either. But I look forward to this. I will be with you guys again next Sunday. What would that be? Christmas Eve, won't it? And we will see how the market treated us this week. I look for it to do well for us. And as always, I'm over at SheridanMentoring.com every day. We're teaching options. Check us out there. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like the videos, shoot me those comments. I really appreciate it. We're really growing here, and I really appreciate that, you guys. Paying attention, must be telling friends, the word's getting out. A lot more people coming into the room. All right, I will talk with you guys next week. Have a great week. Have a great holiday. Get that Christmas shopping done if you're doing that. And have a good one. Bye-bye.